Hi, very good evening students. Welcome to video classes. I hope you all are fine. Right, all of you stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, learn well. Okay. So students, in this class I am going to start new chapter, that is chapter 1, growth and response to stimuli. Okay. So this chapter comes under unit 1, characteristics of plants. Okay. Students, now I am going to teach you growth in plants. Okay. So, as we all know, right, all plants and animals are living things, right? Okay, so they need air, food, and water to live and grow, right? Okay, so now let us look at the and remember what are the some characteristics of living things. So living things are things that are alive, right? Okay, animals and plants are living things, right? So all living things, they can move, all living things can grow, all living things need food, okay? And all living things breathe, right? And living things feel changes around them also, and living things reproduce, and some animals, they have babies, okay? These are the some characteristics of living things, right? And students, here next, have you observed how new seedling grows? And a seed planted in the soil grows into a new seedling under favorable conditions, right? Okay, so the seedling grows into a plant or a tree in due to course of time. Okay, different plants have different kinds of seeds. Seeds are of different colors, sizes, and shapes, and that we know, right? And that we learnt in previous classes, that structure of seed, right? Okay, so a thin outer covering of the seed is called as a seed coat, and under the seed coat there will be a two seed leaves. Okay, so that is called as a cotyledons, and between the seed leaves or a cotyledons, okay, so you will see the baby plant called the embryo. Okay, so the seed coat protects the seed, okay, and embryo grows into a new plant, and seed leaves or a cotyledons. Okay, so these seed leaves are also called as a cotyledons. These cotyledons or a seed leaves store food for the baby plants. Okay, and the baby plant uses this food till it grows its own roots and leaves. Okay, so once the food in the cotyledon is used, the cotyledons shrink and fall off. Okay, so now the young plant starts growing and making its own food through photosynthesis. Okay, and that we know, right? Okay, so the part above the ground level of a plant is called as a shoot part, and part below the ground level of the plant is called as a root part of a plant. Okay, as plants or trees grow, they develop new branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits, right? However, no two trees are identical. Okay, so all of you see here in this picture. Okay, so the two mango trees may not have the same number of leaves, right? And the size of a banyan tree as compared to a mango tree is different, right? And the size of two coconut trees may also differ, right? So now what you have observed in coconut trees and in mango and banyan trees, do they show identical growth pattern? No, right? Okay, so their growth patterns are not exactly same. No, they have different growth pattern, right? The rate at which two similar plants grow also varies. Okay, one bush may grow faster than other bush. Okay. Some trees like the mango tree bear fruits only after the third year. After the third year of growing. Okay. So while some plants like the brinjal bear fruits within the 3 months. Okay. And plants grow continuously at certain points, right? Okay, so plants grow continuously at certain points is called as a growing points. Okay, so which lie at the stem apex and the root apex. Here apex refers to the highest point or vertex of a plant stem or root. Okay, and they keep on growing as long as their lifespan exists. So the lifespan is the length of time for which a living things, okay, it may be a plants or animals, okay, so live or a thing functions. So the older leaves fall off, the ripe fruits also fall off. Plants produce new leaves, flowers, and fruits only during favorable seasons. Okay. Students, have you noticed a gardener cutting certain leaves or twigs from plants? Okay, all of you see here in this picture. Okay, so cutting certain leaves or twigs from plants, this helps the plants to grow healthier leaves and flowers. Okay, so this practice of gardening is called pruning. Okay, so this pruning helps certain plants to grow well. Okay, after pruning, new healthy looking leaves have grown in the place of the cut leaves. Okay, so thus the plant is able to grow new leaves. Okay, so a tall plant cannot become a shorter plant. Okay, similarly, a fully grown leaf will never become a young leaf, right? Okay, so growth is an irreversible process, right? So, living things exhibit certain similarities and certain differences from one another. Okay, and a seed grows into a seedling under suitable conditions only. Okay, so the pattern of growth is not identical in all plants, right? Okay, so students, in this class we learnt growth in plants, right, and pruning in plants, right? If you have any doubt, ask in online session. All of you should follow given worksheet. Thank you, students.